Okay. Welcome, welcome. Huh. Why is the mic source not working as it should? Hello. Let me check something real quick. Okay, just the microphone. Mic it's connected to the mic splitter. Demonaze. Mic bridge is on the mic bridge, yeah. Huh. That is most peculiar indeed. Anyway, I am not 100% sure why it's not working for that one source, but everything else seems to be okay. But how are you guys? Okay, so let me start again. Welcome to the Court of Fowl. My name is Richter, Court Mage at your service, and what? Oops. Hello, congratulations, Koro, for claiming. Ow! Toma the First. Hello, SMB. Hello, JP. Hello, Humpty Dumpizzle. It is also in the middle of Earth Hour right now for me, so I have elected not to basically stream with all the lights off. Hello, Pronto! You are indeed not the only one who is catching up. And it has been a while. I have been off of YouTube for a bit. The last couple streams were on Twitch only, primarily because I was still trying to sort out a lot of things on Linux, since we are back on Arch Linux with Hyperland. And we also now have Celestia Quick Shell running. So it's a lot of things, but I've been able to get nearly everything back on track. We even have something like the Vanish command over on Twitch. I think the Vanish is back. I think we also have some other things back as well. The Archmage is back. True. It is very quite true. What were some of the other commands that I recently implemented? Oh yeah, all of the VTube Studio stuff works now. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, okay, they're under actions. Okay. So, yeah, we have the VTube Studio redeemed, like the head pat. We have the cat maid, that should be back. We also have the Vanish redeemed, that is also back. So those commands unfortunately only work on Twitch side. I am in the process of getting the cross chat back working. So we have our what's this? All of our YouTube and Twitch co-chatters to, you know, commingle once again. And we have also missed you, Kuro. We have missed you incredibly. It has been far too long, and we are dying. We are dying of thirst. We are dying of lack of treasure giving, you know? To give treasure to the Kuro. So, we have some news, by the way. We do have some good news today. And it is that next week, because there are several holidays coming up, I will be streaming plenty. By plenty, I mean more than usual. Since I will have several days off due to the holiday. And so I will be taking advantage of that, and we will be streaming as much as I can, actually. So that's one thing, especially since we have most of our We actually have most of the applications that I need back in order. Most of it. I would say like 95% of everything that I need or I have used previously is now operational on Linux. So we're good. Most of the games so far that I've tested are working fine. We have StreamerBot working, VTube Studio. Hell, we even have the integrated throwing system working, as you saw earlier with Humpty Dump is all throwing the chair. So those things, for example, we managed to get those working. A lot of audio stuff, which previous... Ow! Like that one, indeed. Like, you know, we do have... what's this? Audio stuff, which historically has had some issues, is also now working. Like if I wanted reverb, I can just boop, and then suddenly, ow! I have reverb, and hello puppet, immediately going for the junk works. I am the bone of my sword. But welcome puppet, you have been sorely missed. And yeah, the cat made redeem works. Indeed, it is a fan favorite. It was not working the last time I streamed, which I think was last week. But I was able to get it working. We now have the integration for that command and VTube Studio, so we're set. So we're in a good place. The only thing that I am really sad about, I think, the thing that I am most sad about is the fact that I cannot get Shoes to work on Linux. It's just not, it's extremely difficult, if not downright impossible, because of the way that Shoost passes and receives its video data. You know, all of that video information, it just does not work. Or at least I haven't been able to get it to work at all. I haven't found anything that gives me any information on how to actually resolve it. It doesn't help either that Shoes is also just kind of like a pet project of one guy or gal. I don't know who. I know very little about the person who makes Shoes. But it is just a singular, you know, it's a project of one person. The Linux community will tell you just gotta write your own software. Perhaps it might be. But given that I don't have the difficulty in Shoost, and what makes it difficult is the fact that it's what do you call that? Is that it's using Spout 2 primarily, and there's no real Spout 2 native support. I think what I've been able to find so far is what I have been able to accomplish is getting Spout 2 data from VTube Studio into OBS directly. Right? But what I have not been able to figure out a way to do is getting Spout 2 data to and from Shoost running in Wine. That's like the biggest problem. Because it's just, I don't know. There's no, like, unlike VTube Studio has the advantage of being an application that has a lot of like decent support because it's in Steam, so you can run, you know, whatever compatibility layers you have in Steam, and it makes VTube Studio work, you know? And the way that VTube Studio gets its data right now is through the app on the phone. Because getting a native camera to work with VTube Studio in Linux was a nightmare. You had to jump through like so many hoops, and that data wasn't even super stable and or reliable. It would be a lot of the times that video data that camera feed going into VTube Studio was super bad. I run VTube Studio into OBS via NDI, so I didn't need to touch it yet. Oh, I see. I went through the spout route. So I have like a separate application called OBS Sys? I forgot what it was called. OBS PW Video, I think. So that one makes use of Pipewire to run video data into OBS. And then there's a separate plugin in OBS that lets you basically take spout to input. So that's how I was able to get it to work. A separate application to open a path for, OBS to receive spout to video data, and then a separate plugin to kind of get OBS to recognize everything. It's a bunch of stuff, but it works. And look, it's very smooth. It's very clean. So that's great. It doesn't lag like it used to. And yeah, look at that. And then all of the network stuff, integration network stuff works as well, So that's why I can get all of the commands to make these things appear, to change scenes and whatnot, and changing whatever. So yeah, all good. Most of it just works now. It took a while to get here, but we're here. And that means we can start, streaming again properly. And we're going to kick that off next week, right? We're going to kick that off next week. We'll be playing a lot of stuff. I'll probably also be streaming tomorrow. Just so, it's all well and good. We can get some more Zenless working. Speaking of... Papa! I think we were playing Zenless last time, weren't we? Ah! NJ Snoozer, hello! Welcome aboard. We're now going to try to catch up with the Zenless story. And I have some good news. I was able to get the full set. Set the game title. Right. How do I... Oh, wait, we need to... Right, that's one thing I forgot to include with my layout. Give me a second. I need to edit my layout. Edit. Where do I put the thing? Edit stream info. Here we go. There we go. Got it. Save. Let me change that now. Oh, thank you for the head pat. Oh.
I believe that
I can win. I believe that I can win. There we go. Even this one. Even the sound alerts work.
I believe that I can win.
Right? Team to double? Uh-oh. Can you guys try it again?
I'm in danger.
No, yeah, it is. It is doubling. Alright, let me try. Alright, try it again. It's not the reverb.
Hello there.
Wait, why isn't... Give me a second.
I'm in danger.
Morning, Addy. Hello, hello. Let's see. Oops.
Hello there.
Yeah, that's a problem. One sec.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No, that's not it. Put up. Okay, that one works now. Kind of. But the question is...
Hello there.
why is that triggering that? Hey there, Ferd. Thank you for the resub, and also thank you, Koro, for your resub as well. Congratulations, SMB, on your 5-stream streak. But yeah, welcome. Wait. You know what? I don't know what I can do to fix this right now. Give me a sec. Maybe. Boo! Or is that, what kind of boo is that? Well, I always get confused whenever people do like a boo. I don't know if it's the kind of like, I'm trying to scare you boo, or is it a boo you suck, or is it a, you know, boo of disappointment? I'm honestly never sure. It's always a spoopy boo? I see. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out where... because I'm trying to play with QPW graph right now. Trying to figure out which should be plugged into what. Not always an easy question to answer. Hello. Let me change again. Change the source. I'm gonna leave this source on in the meantime because I need to figure out exactly what's going on. Okay, where is this should be the thing, the mic split. Oh, I know what. That's why. Where is the mic? Should I just route it like this? Take this out. And then route this in there. Hello? Oh, there it is. There! It works! Save it. Yeah, let's go! We got it working! And now we can play all the different audio stuff.
I believe that I can win. I believe that I
Yeah.
can win.
Now it doesn't
believe
double.
that I can win. I believe that I can win.
Let's go! I'm getting better at
It
this,
was at this moment that he knew.
troubleshooting Linux thing, you know? getting a little better at it. I have a much clearer idea now of where is what, and I can kind of start to intuit how things are moving in. You depicted albino computer saying hacking in now. Yeah, you can have like audio sounds like. Yeah, I'm in. Oh shoot, my cards. Ah, my cards! Sorry, I had some magic cards on my desk, and then when I moved my keyboard up, kind of knocked over some cards that I had. I was sorting through stuff. Because I'm trying to build one of the decks I'm trying to build now is Toph, the first metal bender. How's the twin deck coming along? That one, I'm trying to figure out the best way I want to do it. I'm having some second thoughts and wondering whether or not I should do, whether I want to continue doing the twins, or whether maybe I should consider doing a Graha Tia deck instead. But I'm kind of set on the twins. I want to figure out an approach for it. So the one I'm trying to finalize now is my vehicles deck, though. Joven and Chandler? What? No. I have no idea what that is. I think that, yeah, the deck I'm trying to finish now is my vehicles, with my commander being Balthier and Fran. So that one's pretty close to completion. Just take the dive and build them all. I can't have them all. I have a limited amount of sleeves, a limited amount of deck boxes, and money. So I'm gonna build the twins, or at least that's gonna be my main side project. It's gonna be it might be a lot of prowess and a lot of two spells at a time gimmick. That's gonna be the plan. But I'm gonna finish the vehicles deck first with Balthier and Fran. And then after that, maybe there are two decks I might try to build at the same time. One is gonna be the twins, the other one is gonna be Glunch the Bestower. I'm gonna try to build myself a nice little group hug deck. So those are kind of what do you call that? Those are in my on my radar. Also, I have to say, the new deck that I've built, pretty fun for me. Not so fun for everyone else. So, for the record, my newest deck is a Dimir Tasha the Witch Queen deck. And if you're not familiar, is that for most Magic decks? You know what? That's a pretty fair assumption a lot of the time. But you can have decks that are decently fun. Time for Hot Pot Balatro. Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever heard someone to be proud to have someone fight their deck. I have seen maybe a handful of people whose decks I would personally say, you know what? I think it's fun to play against that deck. Keep talking about decks. I'm waiting on some Yabe. Don't worry, it's fine. Yes, the Planeswalker, Tasha the Witch Queen. Basically, her main mechanic is that she forces players to discard the top of their decks, and then she can steal said cards from graveyard. So the entire deck is all about stealing. Whether I be stealing your creatures, stealing your instants and sorceries, as Tasha is wont to do. And every time I cast a spell that isn't mine, I get like a 3/3 demon, courtesy of Tasha. That's her like passive. So I can just build up an army of, like, you know, demons on my board to help protect Good luck with my 99 lands deck. It's fine. It's fine. I'll figure something out. Now, granted, most of my wins thus far with that deck have actually even been accidental. Reasons I don't play Magic. It's okay. Granted, right? Like, the reason I've won a bunch of my games thus far have been me milling my opponents with something like Maddening Cacophony, which can force people to mill half their entire deck. And then, most likely, at some point, casting Rise of the Dark Realms. Or, you know, some combination of such. So, it has not been the most fun, maybe, for the people I have been playing against. It is very clear to me now that people do not like it. Mill means discard, yes. The reason behind it, the reason behind the term mill is there was this card called Millstone, and what it does is that you pay to, I think it's pay to, and then your opponent discards the top 2 cards of their deck. So that's the reason why in Magic, the term mill is referred to as, you know, discarding, usually. So yeah, getting people to discard maybe 3 to 10 what do you call that, cards at a time is also equally annoying. Maybe more so, because I had the water crystal from the Final Fantasy set, which basically just indicates that, hey, if somebody you know, mills a number of cards from the top of their deck, they get to add 4 more to that. And then with cards like Mind Crank, which basically says that, hey, if one of your opponents, or if somebody takes damage, they have to discard the same amount of cards from the top of their deck into their graveyard. So if, let's say, you take 6 damage and you're dropping 6 cards from the top of your deck, plus 4 if you had Water Crystal. And 10 cards, that's about 1/10 of your deck already. So, that is, it's not, I guess people don't like it when you force them to get rid of their cards. But it's fun for me. That's about it. And it's got a pretty solid win rate so far. My losses are mostly, the losses I've had usually came pretty quickly. After OG Pokemon, a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Too much stuff. Yeah. I do think that a lot of, like, trading card games, like Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, do require, like, they can require a significant amount of investment in terms of, like, time, if you are going to be, you know, playing it. I did see a meme about that, Addy, where it's like, how to play every card game. And then, in the case of Magic, they're like, all right, I play a land, and his land, like, his quote-unquote cards are literally just, like, $100 bills or something, and then he just puts them down. And then when it goes to, like, how to play Yu-Gi-Oh!, they roll a dice, and whoever gets first, all right, GG. It's just a win already. And then for Pokemon, it says, all right, let's play. And then he has, like, a bunch of Pokemon cards. And then all he does is that he just puts them into a binder to collect them. I haven't done TCG in a long time. I'm going to step back in my hobby. Oh, yeah! I remember you were collecting a whole lot of Pokemon cards a while back. Let's see. Premium tender beef, lazuli lettuce. Alright, let's see. I should be catching up to the story, not doing the side story, but, you know, whatever, man. Ooh. Noodles meta? Really? I didn't realize. I was just doing whatever, man. With, like... I don't actually know how to play this game. I'm just like doing stuff. Basically hot pot balatro. Yeah, so you're getting these things that'll just grab you stuff. Hmm. Is there like a... So there's like... So you're basically saying there's a noodle meta? Let's see. That's every night here in my city? Oh. Not only that, we also have a Beyblade every single night. Ooh. I don't like it though when there are Beybladers in the same shop. It's so fucking loud, guys. So goddamn loud. It's like it's hard to hear like the other guy you're trying to play with when some Beyblader is like in the table next to you. Beyblade fans got money match. Ah. Wait, did I get enough? Oh shit. I hope I have a second round. Last convention I went to, they were betting on it like a dang rooster fight. Oh shit. Money match folks, recommended shows the decks. Oh, okay. Has it been almost 30 years since Pokemon cards came out? God damn. 1996. Jesus. I can feel my knees. Ouch, my back indeed. I'm feeling it. We just played Charizard sleeveless back then. Oh yeah, we were like being a kid playing Pokemon cards, like you don't even think about it. You know? Ooh. I think I can use less marble beef. Taking that shit to reset. I saw a site. Saw a site say it started 1999. Huh. There used to be packs at the mall around 2000. So the cards just came out like late 90s. Wait, what time is it now? Hey Google, turn on the office light. Earth Hour is done! I've done my part! 1999 was when they actually fully released here, I see. Ow. Gym Heroes. Wait, is that's when the set with all the different gym leaders, right? When they had like the Brox, Geodude, those cards? What month in 1999 or 96? Makes sense for 1999, I think. Or 98, I guess. January 9. For the English set. Huh. Still though, it's a long ass time to be for the Pokemon cards in general. I love how Yu-Gi-Oh started the card game after the manga. You got it a bit late in PH? Ah. In that case, I think I may have gotten mine earlier because I used to get it from my grandma who used to come in. What do you call that? Who used to work in the US and would always kind of fly back and forth. Like almost all of my Pokemon cards came via those care packages. I was 7 when Pokemon came out. It was what helped me learn math real good. I see. I suppose that does. That would have you, what do you call that? Learn math if you want to get in, or if you're playing it. You're trying to figure out damages, or even just like numbers, getting used to numbers in general. That's always it's always good. Those are the best kinds of like, educational stuff where it's not like those, oh, here you go, here. It's like where it's explicitly an educational game. It just so happens that, hey, if you want to get good at this game, you gotta get good at this other tangentially related skill, right? Yeah, and effectiveness, so multiplication as well, right? I learned that fire was strong against grass way before Pokemon. I was a troubled child. I see. The original like elements, the original like typing system was fairly intuitive for the most part. Like water being weak to electric and whatnot. Like that to my brain as a kid, like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Right? I think I get that. And then it just gets weird. It just gets weird really fast. Once they start adding fairy type, the fuck is a fairy type? So yeah. And then metal type, some of that still kind of made sense. I think metal still made sense. Metal's weak to fire, right? Sorry, yeah, steel type. There we go. Dragon, yeah, dragon. Dragon always threw me off because I never figured out the logic for why dragon type was like, oh, why is it weak against this and that? Dark was also one that I had difficulty figuring out as well. Like, how is dragon weak against fairy? Right? So that's what do you call that? Faye is weak to iron typically? Oh, that makes sense. At Gen 2, we used to kill dragons with ice. God damn that noodle meta, what the fuck?
絶品だ。
Noodle meta, what the fuck? Hmm. On. Ah. Dragons are so weak to ice depending on if they don't have a subtype like fire, like steel or ice themselves. Haven't touched anything Pokemon since Emerald. I think I had gaps in my Pokemon playing. For sure. Like similarly, I stopped after Gen 3. Not with Emerald, but with Ruby. After Ruby, I stopped. And then after that, when did I pick it up again? I think I picked it up again after, I think with X and Y on the 3DS. So that was the next time I picked it up. Never played Pokemon? I think that's believable. I mean, I haven't played, you know, there's a bunch of games I haven't played that a lot of people have played. And are like, why haven't you played this game? You know? I think, let's see, like for example, I have not played literally any of the God of War games. Like none of them. I'm the PS kid growing up. I see. Fuck this noodle meta, man. I skipped GBA and DS. Oh, I hate Pokemon Company and Nintendo. There's definitely a lot of things to dislike about Nintendo these days, you know? Ever play Wild Arms? I played, I think, the original Wild Arms. Is that the one? Yeah, I think I played the original Wild Arms. And then I played maybe one other Wild Arms game. Which is the Wild Arms where it starts off with, like, what's it called? A Mexican standoff inside a train car? Which one is that? That's 3? I see. Cool. 2 have to be discarded. I think that's 3. Yeah, but those are the ones I played. What do you call that? The ones that I played. The first one, I think, and then the third one. I don't know. I don't remember what the second one is about, though. This game makes you want to have hot pot. Not gonna lie, me too. Kind of low-key also wanting hot pot. There is a 24/7 hot pot nearby though. Might, maybe one of these days I'll go. Start you off with a choice of 3 characters, Jack, Rudy, Cecilia, and you can change between them freely until they party up. I always went with Jack first because he was OP, and getting to town you can buy upgraded gear for the other 2 for an easier time. I see. It's been a while. Oh, I didn't get enough of the buffers for the nudes. The nudes are weak. Not that it matters. I do remember playing several JRPGs on the PS1. Just, what do you call that? I think different ones. Hey there, Fuecoco! Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? Almost didn't see your message there. How have you been? I think some of the ones that I've played a lot of, one that I've actually wanted to play again, would be like Star Ocean 2. I think I've made it known that I want to play Star Ocean 2 again. And also, one that I want to play again, but I know will not have aged very well, would be Thousand Arms. That one I know has not aged very, very well at all. The only thing that was super cool about it and why I enjoyed it so much at the time was that it was one of the few series or a few games that had like full on English voice acting for an anime game. So I was like, huh, that's neat. Because most JRPGs wouldn't really have like English dub, a lot of the times you wouldn't even get, what's this? You wouldn't even get, oh shoot, wait, I need to start saving up for Billy. Billy! Yeah, so then, back then, a lot of JRPGs, if they got translated at all, would typically come with, with subtitled, what do you call that? With subtitled cutscenes if they had any animated or, voice cutscenes, right? Because voice stuff was already rare back on the PS1, right? Like having voiceovers at all. So having it in English for an anime game was even like doubly rarer. What should I get? What am I still missing?
Special EP now on
Right, I need to mark. Alright, I don't have enough EXP yet
僕と
for.
内緒話したいの
I need more of these. EXP. I do have all of the angels now. There you go. Got all of them. Look at this high roller. It was difficult getting the last one. Hello there, Lil. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Hope your day is doing well. Oh, but yeah, Nangong was the hardest. Does that character sound a little like Koro? Which, wait, you'll have to explain which one. The one you just leveled? Oh, Nangong Yu. Okay. We can go give her another listen. Just after I finish these and one more. I think one more ought to do it. I was half paying attention. I was like, did Koro join? No. Wait. Oh no, Nangong. Alright, let's go and level her up.
今日のアリアは妄想デビルだよ。僕と内緒話したいの
Damn it! So close. 58. Oh yeah, unlock. Oh, I should have saved some of that for this. It's fine. You can auto battle for these, I think.
店長さんとのお出かけならいつでも大歓迎だよ。
Hey there, Alistair. I have Nangong. There's a synergy for the entire AOD. So now we'll take a picture with Ari and Nangong while attacking their opponent. Yeah, I saw that. Where is the... Ah, shoot. I don't have the... Oh, thank you, Okanda. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hello, Okanda, and hello, Alistair. Nice to see some unfamiliar faces. Although Alistair sounds familiar. Do I know you? Nangong's freeze frame during stun is just... Yeah, it's actually super cute. And the iframes on that. The iframes, baby.
役を払いたく今日のアリ妄想族のみんなボリュームを上げてく
Let's go give them a try, even though they're not complete yet. By not complete yet, I mean I don't have their, what do you call it? I don't have, the engine yet. But seeing the three of them just stomp together, You look like Shunguang's young brother. That means nothing. Doesn't mean I'm gonna have a villain arc. Yeah! I don't know, that makes me so cute, yeah. Woo! Yeah, they do that together. Sweet. Let's do it again. I love it when they bring back this type of mechanics. Yeah! They haven't done this kind of, like, this level of, like, faction synergy since, like, you know, since Koleda and Ben. Go! All three! Alright, stop. Oh. Hey. What was that? Arya stopped Nankong's third charge attack. Oh, that one. Okay, yeah, the one I just did earlier. And the selfie special animations if you have the other angels. I should try my luck. I gotcha luck with Enfield. Rossi comes out today. Oh yeah, I still haven't gotten around to doing that, huh? I need to get around to trying out Enfield. At least trying it, you know? The problem is, I am no longer on a Windows machine! Which means running is gonna be that much harder. factory. All you need to have is an electrical engineering degree. S rank Billy is real. Who would you pull? I hate it. I was so sold and I was gonna pull, like, you know. I was so ready. Okay. They haven't done this level of synergy, period. True. They had, the last time they had faction synergy was with Bellabog Industries. You know? Where they had that special animation between Koleda and Ben. That was the only thing we had at the time. So now they've actually stepped it up, and I feel like this is something they should have never dropped the ball on to begin with. You know, the entire concept of having these factions should have kept them on the ball of like, yeah, you know what, let's show special animations for each faction when you bring them together. And then maybe have like the occasional special animation with certain members that are not of the same faction. Then you can start exploring, oh, hey, cool, what if this person, you know, had like a special animation with this person? Because let's say, you know, they have like, let's say like Billy and Grace, for example. Let's say you can have a special animation that kind of recognizes that Grace is obsessed with machinery. And then Billy's like, nope, okay, I'm out. The only good that I remember from the beginning was Koleda and Bear. Yeah. That was super fun. It made the teams feel like they were an actual team, you know? But I get it in this case that they put in a lot of this effort to have, because they only have 3 members in this squad, right? That they had these 3 members, so you could just theoretically, you know, make them that way. And then we had other factions like the Sons of Caledon and God knows Spook Shack with a lot of members. So I guess making that many number of permutations for special animations can get a little out of hand. But I wish they at least had some, and then they can add more. You know? I think a little versus a little bit and then build more over time is better than not at all, which is kind of what we've been getting up until the Angels of Delusion. So I don't know, man. I feel like, I hope that this becomes more common, that they start to, you know, I'm not gonna do this, I have to do the story. I told myself that at the start of the, you know, that with this stream I would be catching up to the story. How long have we been streaming for, guys? We have been at this for an hour. We have been at this for an hour and I have not done a single story beat. I think it's because I was doing dailies too, so it's fine. Did you already get the Easter gear for FF14 yet? I have done so for Koro's character. Because I am officially the caretaker for the Koro's FF14 account. And so I have done it. I have done the requisite event. I did that. I did the Hatching Tide, and also was able to catch up to the sorry, was it Little Ladies or Little Ladies Day, I think? So I was able to get those done. I have yet to do it with mine. So if we have time a little bit later, or maybe tomorrow, I might get around to doing my character as well. Alright, so let's do actual story. now. Where did I last leave this main story? Right, I was supposed to be at the video store. Talk to... How about the rematch against GOG? We could. We could do that at some point. No, I am very far behind. I am just about to enter chapter 2. So I'm just about to meet, you know, Sifu. I mean, they already have set synergy. Just having bonus animation show that off would be nice. Yeah. That would be perfect, honestly. Like a little bit of flavor. Here's the thing. Zenless Zone Zero has a lot of fucking sauce. Okay? It's got style. It's got sauce. Having those animations matter for a game like Zenless Zone Zero. You know? It doesn't have super complex game mechanics. Yes, there's a certain degree of complexity to it and optimization, as the game should, right? But if there's something that Zenless has to maintain, it is how much sauce that they keep delivering. And those little animations matter, you know? So I am hoping that they can keep, you know, that they can kind of start to bring more of that, those little things. So yeah, like, you know, a game doesn't have to be, a game has to know what it's good at. You know? It has to know what it's good at, what makes it great. And, you know, use that as a linchpin. Nangong actually uses her bloom thing if you do the Aria stomp with her. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Rival School did it before. I see. I would not puppet. Here's the thing, though. I would not say that Hoyo is treating all of their games the same way. There are clearly some favorites. Oh, hey! Okay. So yeah, you know, I just hope that they start treating, you know, that they start throwing a little bit more into the stylistic stuff. And or rather, I hope that the developers get the time they need to not tack on, but to ensure that those little details, to give it that extra personality oomph, you know, that they have the time to do that. Because you can tell when a game does not have enough, you know, does not have enough time to put in the details that make it from okay to amazing. You know? So I hope there's time. Show me your agent? Oh, give me a second. I have Minato, but I have not built him much. I like Howl.
とはいえ賢いというのも考えものさ。おかげで彼は日夜ここを預かることになり、主人と離れて自由もない。まさにカフもっとも見た感じでは楽しそうに過ごしているようだが。
Yes, quite happy.
ちょいと脱線したな。お前さんが戻ってきたことだし。
Okay, so what's the deal?
あは。本当にいい店だな。
Oh, right, yeah, I forgot she does the whole, what do you call that? I forget she does the stuff with the...
商売にはうってつけじゃないか。ここにいるボンプたちも実に活気に満ちてる。
She's about to give me some advice on how to arrange the furniture in my shop.
いいシェンさんって風水も詳しいんだね。ありがたいお言葉をどうも。
前にフォローで別れて以来だから、今回が正式なご挨拶ということになるな。我が名はイーシェン。雲岳山より来たりし、修行者の一人だ。
修行者って映画に出てくる占いや風水、それに祈祷を介して
Except
災いを
she
払いのける
keeps
人だ。
like she kicks ass in her
リアルで見たのは
on
初
the
めてかもしれ
side.
ない。でも雲岳さんとは
至って普通の修行者が集まる宗門に過ぎない。かくいう私も今、
Oh
調
right,
査
she's
協会に
affiliated
名を
with the
連ねてい
HIA.
るな。今回、
それで
And she's the one being sent by Mayor Mayflower.
メイフラワーがよこした資料を見たぞ。お前さんたち、前にヘイリオス研究所で、実はな、その異常な兆しには、お前さんたちが
I'm
嫌
just
じゃ
gonna
な
go
け
try
れ
to
ば
read. I kind of like the, kind of like you should in the
もっ
end
と
up.
上手に
The way she
操る
switched
方法を
to
教えてやれるぞ。
Oh. Ask not what you can for the gacha game. Ask what the gacha game will spend for you.
力を操る。
Wise words.
響きだね。
But one thing though, another thing I will give Zenless credit for is how much stuff they were giving away during the Chinese New Year event.
ご明察。
Sure, they were encouraging you to spend, but every gacha game's gonna ask you to do that. But there was a lot of free stuff too. A surprising amount than a lot of the stingy gacha games that I've gotten accustomed to. So there was a lot of, there was a bunch of good stuff that came in without strings attached. So I'll give them credit for that as well. Okay. This is the start of our training arc. The way she switched to Cantonese, Hoyo setting the baseline for giveaways. I mean, I wish every gacha... Because here's the thing, right? There are, for as much as Hoyo can take, what do you call that? As much as Hoyo deserves to take some shit, right? They have set certain standards that I hope other gachas can start to do. Baseline for giveaways. Gave other games excuses to be stingy. I don't know. I feel like if you're stingy and you see other games be generous, that's on you. Sounds kind of familiar. Where have I seen this before? I'm not sure what you're referring to. But I do wish that, other games would be more, what do you call that? That other games would be more generous with their giveaways. And the freebies, Because not everybody is, still pissed they do limited codes instead of just giving it to our inbox. I agree, but at the same time I get it. It's the main reason is still that, you want players to be engaged and not just logging in for logging in's sake. So I kind of get it. I don't completely hold it against them. I wish it wasn't the case, so I can afford to dip once in a while and not feel bad for not logging in. Okay, so the characters I do not have yet. Let's see. My big regret for not getting is Yuzuha. My man here got done dirty. My man Banyue here, swinging his balls, got done dirty. His banner was way too close to Shunguang's banner. Because of that, I couldn't roll for him. Because I had to get the fucking Void Hunter. And I hate it. Next time his banner rolls around, I'm gonna get him. I do not have Fufu, no. Yuzuha is a must-have for spamming new bosses. I know. Orphean... Okay, so here's another banner that I actually... This banner I was not playing... during this banner, I was not playing the game at all. So I did not get any of these three. Banyue could solo the last tower. He's so good! I wish I had him. But I cannot. I have to wait until his next banner comes up. Chingy, it's fine. I want to get Orky and Magus though. She seems cool. In the last couple, I think during the photography event, I got to try her out. Pretty fun. And then of course Lighter and Ellen. I started during 2.3, so I missed a lot of banners. Well, they do seem to rerun banners quickly enough. So yeah. And then Manato. Why is he? Oh, that's because I took away one of his discs. I think I gave it to somebody. Most likely I gave it to Octolady. Yidari, there we go. I was blanking out on her name. Every time I was trying to think of Yidari, I don't think of the name. Oh, and this is cute. I love the skin. Such a great skin. Also, guys, Starlight Billy. I am so stoked, and I hate it. I hate that. Oh, I hate that he's probably gonna be with what's her name's banner too. What's the name of that new girl? The one who's all tied up. Forgot her name? Shoot. Promea, there we go. I hate that they're probably gonna be he's gonna be back to back with Promea. Fuck. Oh, I hate it. I want both of them. And then if they also put like somebody good on the rerun banner. I hate it. Sissy, I kind of want to get her too. A true Starlight Knight doesn't care about the meta. I want Starlight Billy because he's a fucking Kamen Rider in that, which I find ironic because he's a fan of a Super Sentai, but once he gets his upgrade, he's basically a Kamen Rider. He got trapped between Shunko and Dialin. Yeah, he did. I got Dialin for I got Dialin, but not Banyue. Oh, I got Dialin and Shunko, but not Dialin. I'm sorry, not Banyue. Wasn't Starlight Knights just Kamen Rider? No, it's a Super Sentai. Starlight Knights are what do you call that? Let's go to the shop. Starlight Knights is a Super Sentai. S-rank Billy is just playable Pompey. They're just 3 guys. Yeah. And we have 3 members Super Sentai. Oh, I can't view the... Dang it. We have, what do you call that? We have 3 members Super Sentai. They're 3 members, but they're also color coordinated. So yeah. Wait, what were we doing next? Right, Lumina Square. We're doing story. I almost got sidetracked again. Let's do the story. Alright, so, Master. Yeah, it's 3 and then 2 or 3 more, just like Ninja Storm Hurricanea. Yeah. Color coordination is probably the biggest difference, I think. The main dude sideburns is Kamen Rider coded. Kamen Rider coded? I thought the dude's sideburns were what do you call it? Were super robot coded. The main dude's sideburns are very like super robot, what do you call that, coded. Manga version.
ここにいたんだね、イーシェンさん。この人だけ
Wasn't
はなん
there?
で
Wait, which super robot was it that had a dude with those kinds of sideburns?
占えってうるさいのさ。とはいえ心
Was
配
it
するな。
Mazinger Z?
こんなの簡単な術法
Yeah,
で
there we go. Yeah,
ちょちょいの
Mazinger.
ちょいだからな。
Right? Like, when I saw the dude's sideburns, Mazinger was like the first thing I thought of.
どっちも一回10万ディニーで受けたまわるよ。
10,000 Denny's per session. What? She's about to her special hollow technique pay to win.
どうやら術法散財戒めのまじないは未だに効果てきめんと見える。
Banish wealth and desire.
散財戒めのまじない。
Yeah, it is. I
それ
just
が
checked.
術法というの
Yeah.
か。まさかとは思うけれど、教えてくれる術法がそういうやつだとは言わないでくれ。
Kamen and Sentai seems very different. Yeah.
営業許可証
Kamen Rider's usually like a solo guy.
こんなやり方で
Usually solo, has like maybe one
子供が来
rival.
てしまう。
もちろん違うと思う。これは面倒を避けるためのちょっとした。
And then, depending on
音
which
楽さんの
which
真なる
specific
術法は
series,
後でゆっくりと見せて。
Sentai's most of her kids has group dynamic as
まずは
focus
例の
of color
店を探す。
coordinated and deal with kaijus. Yeah, Kamen Rider is a little bit darker. Newer Kamen Rider just dumps a lot of guys on you. That is true. They have been like there have been a lot more guys, in what do you call that? In Kamen Rider. Yeah, we're going through the story now. How much is a Denny worth IRL? I think a Denny is probably closer to like yen, Japanese yen, I would imagine. Zenny. I grew up on Power Rangers OG stuff. Yeah. If I recall, OG Power Rangers counterpart is Zyuranger. Kamen Rider Ryuki. Wait, Ryuki is the one with the mirrors and the trains, right? Is that the one? Ryuki is the one with the mirrors and trains? Dragon Knight. I don't recall. Train, it's a bike. Which is the one that oh wait, no, I think I'm getting them mixed up. I think the one with the train, I think, might have been something else. Didn't Ryuki use mirrors or something? Am I wrong? I think they had mirrors. Train is Den-O. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That's why I was probably getting mixed up. I think Ryuki used mirrors, didn't they? Ryuki is Mirror Worlds. Yeah, there we go. That's the one. That's the one I'm remembering. Yeah. Then Den-O is the train. I was getting those mixed up. Yes. And then there's the one that I have a personal bias for, even though I don't necessarily like it as a show. And that is Blade. I don't know why, but I just kind of like the general vibe of Kamen Rider Blade. It's also hella edgy. I'm Scottish? You are Okanda? But yeah, I think, well, I was taking it easy this morning, but I wish you a good stream. Alright, take care then, Ferg. Take care. Hope you have yourself a good day, and I hope that things are chilled for you. Also, when you said Blade, techno music started playing in my head. Liangle is still my favorite villain turned friendly. Liangle. Ah, okay. Wait, what's going on? I need to check it out at least a little bit. It's just a Power Ranger reference? Oh, I missed that reference. I don't know what reference that one is. Because I think I've only watched, like, I've watched pockets of Power Rangers. Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Blue Ranger and RPM. Ah, I did not watch RPM. I think. Wait, which one did I, which Power Rangers did I watch a little bit of? I think I watched Mage Ranger, which is Mystic Force. I watched SPD. What's the SPD? Deck Ranger. There we go. Deck Ranger. I like SPD. I like the suits actually. I kind of like the suits. And then Power Ranger Cops kind of just, you know, had a... I like the vibe of that too. I watched a little bit of Ninja Storm. At least those are the more recent ones I got to see. Which I know are not very recent at all. And then for, I think, and then when it comes to like Super Sentai, Dino Thunder is 20 years. Oh my god. Oh, really? It is? Dino Thunder is 20 years old? Fuck. Jesus.
店はこの先だ。
間違いない。ここだ。
Stop. I was in college during Dino Thunder.
まさしくこの店だ。
この店はまだ開いてない。
Dino
空振りだ
Thunder.
ったな。
Wait.
そうとも限らんぞ。まあ待ってろ。
I forgot the name for Dino Thunder. Because the thing is, there's so many dinosaur ones, I keep getting them mixed up. For some reason, I know it's not Kyoryuger. It's something else. I forgot the name of Abarenja. There we go. Yeah. There we go. That's right. Yeah. Abarenja. I know it's not Kyoryuger because that was a different one.
誰かいたのか？
何？ここの店主は顔なじみとしか取引しないのさ。私か？私は古い知り合いだ。
Stop it, puppet!
あず
I'm feeling my knees.
なかなか不思議なコネがありそう
I'm
じゃない
feeling my goddamn kneecaps right
そ
now.
れでイーシェンさん、何を取りに来たんだい？
後々調査に必要なものさ。その時になればわかる。
そうかい。イーシェンさん、あなたはどうも謎めいた人だ。
You were in high school just entering college during Dino Thunder?
隠し事をしてるわけじゃないぞ。目的は果たしたから、今日はここでお開きとしよう。何？まだまだ先は長い。
Whew. Where are we headed? Okay, back to Bell. Man. And Super Sentai has come to an end. Rather, it's a long-term hiatus, right? Is that that's what they're going through? Yishun has coins hanging everywhere? Or is she secretly rich? It's all she does. What do you call that? She can give fortunes for money. Pretty sure that that's like at least a little bit of extra income as she needs it. But Power Ranger is in 05 again? What do you mean 05? Oh. SPD. God damn it. Little baby puppet watching SPD. Wee little puppet baby. Oh god, why am I feeling sleepy? What time is it? Oh, it's 10:34. This is normally the time where I start going to bed. That's why I suddenly felt the yawn. My body clock is like, yo, we gotta sleep. And I'm trying to tell it, no! Not tonight!
明日は忙しくなる。
そうだね。おやすみ。
You've only been streaming for like an hour and a half, guys. Time for bed, old man! It's not! It's because I'm an old man, it's because I have work. I normally have work in the morning. I have to sleep this hour so that I can wake up early. Sleeping in a reasonable hour in this economy? Impossible. I gotta. Otherwise, you know, work.
悩み事とかでしたら。
いや、ただ夜明けの空に吉凶を見ていた。ぼちぼち新入りを迎えに行く頃か。
You to wake up at 5? Same.
私自ら行くとしよう。
I have to wake up at like 5 to 6 a.m. 3:30 p.m. and I do feel like eating. Yeah, I have days like that when I'm at the office and I'm like, oh, I think I need to lay down for a bit, but I can't. So what I do is I go and grab coffee.
市長さん、紹介してくれた調査員さんに会ってきました。
We're gonna Wi-Fi Pennsylvania.
彼女についてどう思ったかね。
そうですね。やり方が少し個性的な人だなと。
Yeah, very different.
僕が修行と聞いて
She's
思い
got
浮かべ
a
た人たちとは随分かけ離れていた。
very big future ahead of her.
前にフォローでエーテリアスに襲われた時も。
We used to have a nap room at the office, but cost cutting. We have an unofficial nap room.
それでも調査員としての実力
It has no like actual places for you to sleep. Instead, it has a bunch of like couches.
よろしい。彼女には少々奔放なとこ
So,
ろがあ
and
る
it's
が
only open at specific hours of the day. Hey there, Nana. How are you doing? Oh yeah, how's your project go? Did you get the grade for your project, Nana?
君たちには運楽さんと協力してもらう。
Ours is a dark room with lazy boys.
フォロー調査協会から知
I
らせ
think
が
the mayor is secretly a villain.
このところ
I think he could be, but I feel like he's kind of gray area. No grade yet, but I'm already working on a new project. Nice. Oh, also another thing. You can nap in the room, but the lights are always on. So that's why I say it's unofficial, because that's where people go to nap. Even if the conditions aren't very conducive to napping.
ラマニアンフォローの中に産地があったとは。
その通り。フォローの観測データに大量の異常が確認され、
So yeah.
工事の供給にも遅滞が発生している状況だ。生産の
Good
プ
to
ロ
hear,
セ
at
スに
least.
何か問題が起きたのかと思っていたが。
I do hope that that the napping room. Oh, and also the napping room is for the entire building.
そちらにも送ろう。
It's only one room in the entire building.
君たちなら
If you can bring an eye mask if the light is too bright to nap. True enough, true enough. But I don't usually, you know, nap planned. I don't plan a nap. I only feel like, oh, okay. Carol Arna.
これカローレ
Makes you sluggish? Yeah.
そんな、どうして？だって私たちの先生はもう。
私もまずフェイクの可能性を疑った。遺体が見つかったわけでもないとはいえ、彼女は旧都陥落時に亡くなったものと。だが、専門家が鑑定した結果、この写真が偽造の類でないことは判明してい
The
る。
chat is sleep maxing.
押村区は
You know what?
撮影者を調べる術が
You
ない
should.
ことだ。
People need to sleep when they can.
写真が A 地区にほど近い
Honestly.
ラマニアンフォロー。
I think we could all use a proper amount of sleep.
ということのみ。
Because there's a lot of shit that happens when you don't get enough sleep, you know? Like for me, if I do not get a good amount of sleep, my day is practically gone. You know, that day is practically useless. I'll be like zoning out. I'll be distracted. And then I'll be like, you know what? Maybe not
そうだ
today.
ね。それに、本当に先生がそこにいるなら、なおさら慎重に行動しないと。
Banking sleep is a myth.
私たち
That
調
is,
査を引き
I
受けま
did
す。い
hear about that
つ出発し
somewhere.
たらいいですか？
よろしい。
So yeah, you know, sleep when you can, and if you can afford a power nap,
冷静でいてくれ
you
て
know,
嬉し
take
い
a nap.
限りだよ。イーシェン君には特派調査
We
員
could
と
all
して
use
状
more
況を確認するた
more
め
sleep
A 地
and
区に向かっても
more
らう形に
water.
なっている。
Stay
君
hydrated,
たちは
guys.
雲岳山の門下生に扮して彼女に同行するといい。
Gonna
自身の
redeem
潜
this
在
for
能
you
力を引
guys.
き出してもらう指導の機会ともなるだろうからな。
Go, I
具体
redeem
的
the
なプラン
hydrate
は
now.
彼女に任せよう。
You guys take your
その
goddamn
メッセージ
water.
が来ていたが、
I play these
Kimi
in
tatsu
English, but his voice sounds like a
to
phone call in English. But he sounds crystal clear in Chinese version. Oh, interesting.
わかりました。イーシェンさんと話してみます。
ああ、調査のことは
It's pretty clear in the Japanese one here too.
順調にいくことを祈っているよ。
Ugh. My asthma. Okay. Now we gotta go and trade. Hey there, Rough Central? Hello! Element in the sea, not everywhere. Okay. If I ever play Zenless, I'd pick CN just to hear Yusuen speaking Cantonese. Oh yeah, you did mention you like hearing her speak Cantonese, huh? I was wondering if you could watch. What do you mean? Watch what? This. Oh, okay. This is where I learned about miasma. Oh no, Helios Academy, okay. A trailer I
さて
made.
二人ともこうして正
What
式な
kind
訪
of
問と相な
trailer?
った
Because
わ
I
け
don't
だ
just
が
watch stuff on
メイフラ
stream.
ワー曰く
You know, we're
お
kind
前
of in
さ
the
ん
middle
た
of
ち
doing
調
the
査についてく
story.
るらしいな。そうなのか？
Plus, links are, I think, blocked over on YouTube. If you'd like, you could check out. Oh wait, no, I don't have the command working. You can. Okay, so here's the thing. I'll cut you a deal. I'll cut you a deal. Leave it as a comment, so that I can, so that I can check out the comment, and I'll check the trailer out. The problem is, right now in YouTube chat, it's gonna get lost, you know. So if you put it in the comments when the stream is done, I'll check it out, and then you can ask me about it, or I'll respond to your comment even about the trailer. Sounds like a deal? Okay, so let's see.
エイヒ地区の写真にカローレ先生が写っていたと。
Yeah, but I'm in the middle of playing right now. We're not gonna
僕たちも
stop.
きちんと調査しなければ。
ああ、それもメイフラワーから大
Ah,
体聞いた
JP Shisho only spoke Cantonese once. Ah.
世間に見上げた師弟の絆だ。我ら雲岳さんと
I suppose it makes more sense in what do you call
先
that?
生の無実を信じてくれるんだね。
パローレアルナについてはよく知らん。
Alright, take care then. Take care.
お前さんたち
I
がそ
will
う信
check
じ
it
て
out
いるのならそう
regardless,
なんだろ
but
う。
please do leave a link in
写
the
真の追
comment,
跡と異常な
you
観
know,
測デー
so
タ
I
を
can
調
check
査。
it out too. Or I
こ
can
の
I
2
can
つは
remind
同時に
myself
取り
to
掛か
check
り
it
そう
out.
だし、そうなったらフォローの道案内に。
安心してくれイーシェンさん。フォロー
そうそう。お前さんたちの潜在能力を発掘してやると、メイフラワーには約束したよ。2人さえ良ければ。
Mm.
名目上は雲岳山の門下生ということにしてやってもいい。
Nominal disciples
何
of the summit.
あくまで動き正式に私を師と仰ぐ必要もないし、他の弟子たちのように師匠と呼ぶことも。
いや、ぜひ師匠と呼ばせてほしい。なんと言ってもイーシェンさんには
Okay.
そうそう、正式な弟子じゃなくたって教えを授かるわけだしね。それにほら、映画でもよくあるでしょ。
まったく気の早いやつらだ。まあ悪い気はしないが私を師と慕う以上はそれなりに見返りがあるぞ。ああ、そうだ。
これは雲岳さんの道義。
I think the
Ah.
last time we played, we were able to finish the Mockingbird
雲岳
arc.
山の門下に入るわけだからな。ル
Like
ミナスクエアでのことを
Part
覚
of
えて
part
る
1 and part of part 2. So hopefully this one won't
あ
take
の
us
時
too
怪しい
long
取
to
引をして
finish.
いたのはこの服
And
を準
hopefully
備して
we
いて
can
くれた
catch
から
up
か。
maybe
それに
tomorrow?
しても師匠は随分
兄弟子さん、それ案外図星かもよ。
そんなわけあるか。自然に占っておいた通りになった。
そうか。師匠の占いはさすがによく当たるんだな。妹弟子さん。どうやら僕たちのちなみに今回の調査も吉凶を占ったのかい？
それも占いはしたが、正直いい化粧とも
準備って
保険に入った。お前さんたちの分は
Insurance policies?
今、つまりよっぽど
マスター、緊急のお知らせです。ビッグデータをもとに予測したところ、今回の調査ではトップスの利益団体と衝突する可能性あり、
Conflicting with
90% 以
tops.
上の確率で予期せぬ事態に遭遇すると思われます。フェアリーの緊急連絡先に E 線を登録しておくことを推奨。
こらフェアリー、今出てきちゃダメでしょ。
なんだ、お前さんたちのところにも占い師がいるのか？
この子はただの AI アシスタントで、フェアリーっていうの。
そいつの見立ては悪くない。流行りのビッグデ
Big
ータ
data fortune telling?
やはり侮れんな。血液型や性格から運命を導き出すこともできると聞いている。
What is
流派は知
this?
らんが、
Hoot hoot.
おいそれと
Hey
門
there,
外には出
Yuki.
せない
Thank you
技
for
術
that.
なん
That
だ
it
けど
works now.
そのビッグデータ占いとやらがあるなら、戦術について
Hold
は
on. Thank you for the hydrate. Let me do that. Oh, wow. You're doing a lot of redeems, Yuki.
私があえ
Welcome,
て教え
welcome.
るまでもない。
ではなくて、今回の調査が危険だという話じゃ。
まあ落ち着け。
God damn it!
波乱多かれど。
Why the Ada Ada redeem? That hasn't been redeemed in ages. I was hoping people had forgotten about that redeem.
チャンスはあるということだ。何より私がいるんだからな。
Can I do redeem stuff on YouTube? Unfortunately,
後で後悔
not
するよりはマ
yet.
シだろう。
そりゃもう
Unfortunately, not
師
yet.
匠がいるのは心強いけどね。
そうとも。メイフラワーなんて今回のために。
Unfortunately, YouTube is not very good when it comes to redeems.
お前さんの先輩弟子
You
た
know,
ちと試しに
I
頼ん
have
だが
to
快適
make
そ
some
のもの
little
だったぞ。
workarounds to get some
トップス
redeems
に
to
絡ま
work
れること
on
もなかっ
YouTube,
たしな。
which I'm still in the process of
兵
doing
士地区に臨時で
because I only
とやらを置いてく
recently
れたそうだ。
started setting up all of
端末の
my
動機と調整のために
streamer bot
お
stuff
前さ
again.
んたちのどちらかは
I'll have to make them
ここに
kind of
残らないと
free
ダ
on
メみたいだが。
YouTube, but I need to put like cooldowns on them as a kind of like
僕が一足先に
counterpart
様子
because
を
we
見
don't
た
have
よ。
points. We don't have
意味
ether
は残り
points
で調整を
over
完了して
in over on the YouTube side of things. I wonder if it's possible to do all of that like in StreamerBot and just have like a variable file that has that can keep track of viewers' points. A lot of people have Ether in stock. Alright. Because of the Ara redeems, you guys get to dictate the style in which the Ara is provided. Isn't that what Streamlabs is for? I don't use Streamlabs. I use StreamerBot. Wait, I only use Ether points is the currency over on Twitch that lets everybody use their redeems for things like the cat maid outfit, for example, or the head pats. We're dapper now. New skin. Okay. No! Bell! Damn it! Okay, fine. Plus 10 drip. At least I have it now. Plus 26 cake. Alright. It's time for a change in scenery. Tin Master coffee. So many points. 131k. But yeah, there's a point system on Twitch, which is integrated like into the website itself, so people can just passively accumulate points, which they can use to redeem stuff. I have to build that system on StreamerBot. I have to figure out how to do it. Thankfully, I've gotten a little bit better at doing some of this stuff. Like, you know, building whole new systems and whatnot. Oh, shoot. Combat! We're starting to fight. Ooh, okay, cutscene.
あれはラマニアンホロー。どうやらもう少しで到着しそうだ。途中で何が起きるでもなく、順調でよかった。
ああ。
目標予定地点に接近。
What's this?
なんだ
God damn it.
光線が墜落してるぞ。狙撃成功。
Ooh. That's why you shouldn't buy insurance for Wise. I see.
なんだか頭がふらつくな。空間の先
Doesn't Stream Elements have that system too and works on YouTube? I don't use Stream Elements or Streamlabs when I can.
師匠と合流。これはなんだ。かなり変わった見た目だな。
That's why I decided to use StreamerBot instead. And I have absolute control over StreamerBot too. There's so much stuff I can do on StreamerBot if I, you know, I just have to kind of put the work in and build it. Speaking of, I do feel bad that I'll need to rebuild some of my alerts though, some of my custom alerts. Because those are pretty neat. It was just very time consuming and I didn't get to back it up. Oh shit. Ooh. Dickeye. Okay.
師匠
Wait, why am I slowing down? Oh, okay. Come on, get in!
やっと見つけたぞ、アキラ。怪我はないか？
I'm fine.
僕は
I'm
大丈
good.
夫だ師匠がタイミングよく来てくれたそれにしても
アキラ、墜落した飛行船をチェックして私たちの飛行船に向かって。
We got shot at by like a bazooka.
その通りだ。一目面を拝んでやろう。墜落地点に近い裂け目をこんなこともあろうかとラマニアンのキャロットを用意しており。
さすが
Let's go.
けれど
お前さんの無事に比べれば連中の正体は遅かれ早い。どうにかしてフォローを出るぞ。
Alright, you can clean up my asthma.
師匠さっきのあれがもしかして雲岳山の術法というやつかい？
そうだ。とはいえそれほど複雑な原理では
I kinda hate the new open world system in Season 2. Hopefully Season 2 will bring back TV mode or
それ
smaller
ぞれ
maps.
異なる活性の
I
周波数
don't think they're gonna bring back TV mode,
それを操り共振を起こすか
unfortunately.
周波数を変える
Though
だ
I
け
did enjoy what it... I did enjoy the novelty of it, but I get
侵食物質
why
の
it's
想定の
why not everybody is down for that, and why it would be also expensive to keep both systems. I think at the end of the day, when it comes to a gacha game, like they meant well with it, and I think it would have been great, but I think it doesn't work, or it doesn't work as well in a gacha game where you are doing things like dailies and whatnot, and you kind of want to be able to do your routine outside of stories. Oh, what's this? Oh, this one more. 6 Great Hollows. So yeah. Vampire! Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for the head pat. ZZZ dailies are fast. They are pretty fast. But what I mean is, like, imagine still having, like, TV mode. And then they're still, like, using that in a lot of your daily interactions. You know? I can see that getting really tiresome.
そうだな。
I'm unwell, sore throat. Oh no. You have like lozenges? You have lozenges, you have water. Hopefully and getting some nice rest. The problem with TV mode is fairy interrupting us too much. That is also fair, yeah. And good to hear, Evan, that you're getting the rest you need. And make sure you don't push yourself too hard.
よかった本当と行ったそばから船が
两位喜友羅摩尼人看到甲被找出
係啊，多謝你肯幫手，在安第一戰。
你哋係咪想回為飛的啊？當然我揾人，但係你哋也行得。
唔使，從我哋係往邊走得啦。We are on night team.
I was suddenly like, wait a minute.
全く言葉がわからないのだけれど、師匠はさっきから何の話を？
ああ、 この辺りの方言だ。心配はいらない。さっきお前さんの姉弟子に迎えを頼んでおいたという話をしていた。
姉弟子？ああ、確かに。雲岳山の門下生は僕だけじゃないだろうし。
Kinda getting a little hungry, a little peckish.
とはいえ僕とリン
Let me see if I can order something.
もしかすると雲岳山で一番下っ端ということになるんだろうか。
ああ、
Something quick.
弟子は何人かいる。
Just a small
入門した順で言えば
snack.
確かにお前さんたちが一番下の
You're gonna meet someone familiar next?
下っ端だからなんだということはない。普通に接しろ。何かあれば
Hot
気
pot
楽にあいつらを
takeout?
頼る。
No!
先輩か。どんな
I'm trying to avoid the hot. There's a hot pot like that's not very far
落
away.
ち着け。
That's open
どうせすぐ会うこと
24/7.
になる。
You know? It's a 24/7 hot pot chain. I don't want to go that route.
迎えは呼んどるか？
ああ、弟子に連絡してある。今向かっているところだろう。
お師匠様
ふふ
迎えに来ましたよ。あれ、こちらの方は？あ、きっとお師匠様が言ってたお弟子さんですね。あれ、
Post workout
私たち前にもどこかで会い
might
ま
be
したっ
fun,
け？
but I feel like that kind of beats the point,
なんだ
doesn't
か見
it?
覚えがあるような。
Going to a hot pot after a workout.
私はチー夫婦。あなたにとっては姉弟子ってことになりますね。立派なお弟子さんじゃないですか。お師匠様ったら全然教えてくれないんだから。お弟子さん、夫婦が来たからにはもう安心ですよ。この辺で何かあっても姉弟子の私が全部何とかしてあげます。
Okay.
そういうことなら姉弟子さんにはあらかじめお礼を言っておくよ。何かあったら頼りにさせてもらおう。
Alright.
食べ物も遊びも修行のことも何でもどんとこいですからね。あ、そうだ、この辺にいいお茶屋さんがあるんですけど。
夫婦、おしゃべりは適当感に戻ってからだ。こっちはフォローから出てきたばかりだからな。
ああ、ごめんなさいお師匠様。ちょっとはしゃぎすぎちゃいました。すぐに同館へ戻りましょう。あ、でも帰り道ついでに
Protein
お弟子さんを
intake?
案内す
But
る
it's
くらい
not
なら
just
いいです
protein.
よ
I
ね。
guess you could just make it
まあいい
protein.
か。好きにしろ。じゃあ私は先に戻る。お前さんたちもあまり方々で油を売るんじゃないぞ。
もちろんですお師匠様。そうそう、まずはお二人の船賃を払ってきますね。
Unli beef. Protein max.
おかげさまで助かりました。合わせて何でにですかね。
お嬢さん方、もしかして適当感の人たちかね？
Okay, since I'm not in a
それなら立ちなんて
hurry.
取れませんや。
いいんですか？
そりゃなんだって、あの時あなた方が助けてくれなかったら俺たちみたいなのはとにかく早めに帰って休んだらよろしいな。
Alright.
あと
There's a hot pot event going on. Make sure you complete it for free stuff. Yeah, I'll get it. I was doing that
ありが
earlier,
とうございます。
but I wanted
お
to
手伝い
focus on the
必要なことがあ
story.
ったらぜひ適
I'll
当感
probably
に
do that in like my
私
off
たち
time or
に任せて
something.
ください。
そうさせてもらうよ、先生。
さーて、お師匠様も言っちゃったことですし、誰も夫婦たちを咎める人は今ついてきてください。お弟子さん、この辺面白いものが本当にいっぱいなんですから。
My tiger senior. My tiger senior can't be this cute. It's a nice, cozy looking city. You know? It's a nice, cozy little city. Design-wise, and it's also like a nice big, what do you call it? Like departure from the very flat, what do you call that? From the very flat previous maps, right? So it's nice to see them incorporate like elevation in the map design. Not Hong Kong, yeah.
お弟子さん、英比地区は初めてですよね。
ああ、初めてだ。
じゃあ迷子にならないようしっかりついてきてくださいね。
It's a nice place. I hope that their next like areas are also like interesting in terms of their architecture and design. And layout, I think, is also very important. But that was also something that happened with Final Fantasy XIV when they released Tuliolal with the Dawn Trail expansion. Like the city was like the new hub city, huge. It had lots of what do you call that? It had lots of interesting locales and very vertical. Especially when you compare it to a lot of like the other previous hub cities. Category is just chatting? Really? I thought I changed it already. Let me try it again. Did the title change at least? Because somebody mentioned it earlier and I thought I changed it along with the title. For me, both are Zenless. Oh, okay. Maybe it was just a browser thing, so it didn't reflect right away. Yeah, maybe if you haven't refreshed your window, it's showing you the wrong thing. So yeah, we're gonna go take a nice tour of not Hong Kong. And I think there is also something to be said about how differently you design when you're doing like an urban setting versus, say, like a fantasy setting. Because I feel like what happens sometimes with certain designs, or certain, oh, by designs I mean like layouts and location designs, is that when it comes to like fantasy settings, there's a tendency to make things bigger than they should be. Like I have found it rather difficult to find denser fantasy environments. You know what I mean? It's like, look at this. Like, you see this urban setting, it's like, yeah, everything looks like it is to scale. But when it comes to fantasy, everything looks big. You know? Hero Bunny! Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing today? I hope your Saturday is doing well. We're catching up to Zenless Zone Zero's story. Something I have clearly neglected for a while now. And we're going through Not Hong Kong while I discuss the nuances between what I've seen in fantasy environmental designs and map design versus what I see in urban settings. You know? Like, look at this. Everything kind of makes sense. Everything looks like it's in the right spot. These hubs are compact because it's urban. It's an urban setting, and that's how things tend to be. Whereas if you look at fantasy, everything, all the roads look like they should be built for people who are like 9 feet tall. You know? This place gives me nostalgia of Malaysia and Singapore. Yeah, but yeah, that makes sense. It's Southeast Asia. But yeah, you know, like this setup and everything is very tight. It's very narrow. And this is also true for like a lot of other locations. Like, look at your average, like look at your maps, for example, in Marvel Rivals, right? Look at Overwatch. Like the way that those settings are laid out, it makes sense. It's kind of narrower. It's a little bit smaller, more compact, more dense. Oh, can't. Oh, we can't talk to her yet. Legit, I was reminded of my childhood. Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi Peninsula primarily is influenced by Hong Kong, but then again, you know, a lot of the Southeast Asian regions do have similar setups. Like, it's not exactly country specific. Also, these hubs are more lived in compared to HSR. Yeah, there's a lot of just like random people doing stuff. And while Zenless definitely has like NPCs that repeat, it is nowhere near the same degree as like other what do you call that? Other gacha games NPCs who literally share like 4 or 5 models, you know? AOD's arc introduced a lot of unique NPCs in 6th Street. That's cool. I actually like that a lot. Bye boys! Welcome! Hello, hello! How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. How are you? How are you? Oh. What was he saying? I don't know what he said, but I don't like how he said it. Okay, okay. She has a very suspiciously designed dress. That's all I will say. Doing okay? I'm broke now. Pulled all 3 Angels of Delusion with their back-to-back banners. Me too. I don't even have Nangong's engine yet. That's why I'm doing the story now. 3D is the best fun. Yeah, best. I like the new one though. I like the new. I like. Wait, not the. How do you pronounce it? Phylum. I like the new NPC at 6th Street. The hot pot lady. Blaze, yeah, I like her. I like her design. We're getting hawked at for souvenirs. I saw they announced S rank Billy last night. They did. And I hate that it's gonna be back to back with Promea's banner. Probably. I might have to make a choice. Depending on who they put up on banner first.
このフラッフィーにはたくさん動物。
Okay, I love this little bit of like personality in the sign. Caution, don't just touch the pets, and it's like a fucking lizard. It's so cute. Huh. Gonna have to skip. Ah, pull these things on so you don't need to have another physical DPS. I see, I see. We get Soldiers there, Ambient, Starlight, Billy. Now we need S rank Nicole. With S rank Det. You know? Outpost. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, we have our own outpost. Can I share a link for... Here we go. Outpost. If you want to join the outpost... Hop on in.
約束の賠償金はまだなのか。
Oh, tops, guys.
あの金は薬に当てたいんだ。家で病人が伏せってる。
I do wish that they'd improve their NPC models though. But I feel like asking for a gacha to have decent general NPC models is much. I have yet to see an actual to see a gacha game with decent looking generic models. I think Zenless kind of has it better than most.
よく考えた方がいいぞ。ダミアン様が賠償されるとおっしゃった以上、それは必ず守られる。ポーセ、お前たちがその責務を軽んじ、いたずらにことを大きくしようとするのなら、忘れるな。
Looks like they're gonna update in 3.0. Wait, what do you mean update?
こう言ってることだし。
We get armpit folds in the new models. Are they doing the Uma Musume meta? Is that it? They're doing the Uma meta.
あの騒ぎは何だったんで賠償金とか。
そういえばさっき助けてくれた船頭さん。
君の相葉が。
最近フォローの中に工事の生産、あの人たちが関係者のようだな。
I need to get around to retrying. What do you call that? Retrying Uma Musume. Gotcha, man. Another gotcha game.
トップスの子飼いじゃなく私ならそんな悪い奴らにはドロップキックで目に物見せてやります。燃えよタ
Demon Vanquishing Tiger.
燃えよタイガーだって。その映画なら僕も知っている。
ウェイウェイです。 小さい頃は憧れでしたね。でも後になって知ったんですけど、ウェイウェイを演じてたのは虎じゃなくって猫のシリオンだったんですよね。しょうがないんですけどね。私たち虎のシリオンって本当に数が少ないので。
Tiger Tyrants are rare.
夫婦先輩は虎のシリオンだったのか。ほら、名字に入ってるチーってオレンジのことだろ。 だから僕はてっきり。
あ、聞き捨てなりませんよ。ひょっとしてコスモのことチャトラ猫ちゃんだと思ってましたね。
チャトラのシリオンだって可愛いんだけどな。夫婦。
そういうことでは。でもチャトラ猫ちゃんはグータラであんまり強くないし。確か とにかくチャトラの猫ちゃんにはほらほら、チャトラの猫ちゃんはもういい。
Okay. And we're gonna start fighting things. We have spent a lot of our time doing a lot of talking. Not enough time kicking ass. And we have also been doing a bit of talking. Huh. Oh, that's neat. Okay. Stable pockets in the hollow. So, just checking something. How? Oh. Okay. Sorry, just need to check on my order update is all. I think what we might have to do is we'll call it as my food gets here. That way, we can get a nice early start tomorrow. Which I feel bad about because we're actually kind of getting viewers coming in, guys. Oh. Oh, I see what you mean now. When one of you guys mentioned that I look like the brother of Shengwang.
どこから入り込んじゃったんでしょう。
まずはこいつが落ち着ける場所を夫婦。アキラをみんなに紹介してやれ。
任せてください。
私はこいつをどうにかしてくる。
了解だ。
というわけで、それでもってお弟子さん。
はじめまして、兄弟子の皆さん。
おやおや、師匠がおっしゃっていた新参の方ですね。百分は一見にしかずとはこのことです。
いいぞ、息のいい新人だ。さ、何を隠そう、文学さんの台所を預かる。食べたいものがパッと浮かばないならチャーシュー。
Damn it, making me hungry. Good thing I ordered food already.
パンはお弟子さんに作ってあげると言ったんですよ。お腹が空いているなら備蓄の乾パンはどうですか？
ああ、そうですよね。
僕は乾パンでも構わないよ。ほら。
They're supposed to be horses?
もう二人とも夫婦を何だと思ってるんですか？
何にせよ。
My guess was that Shengguang was what do you call that? Was it like a fennec siren or something?
需要のある食べ物と休息が必要ですとはいえ、あの飛行船にはかつて僕たちも乗ったのです。
But that was just basing it off of her design, though. Seemed more like a fennec because of the ears, I think, is what I was looking at. And the fact that she has a tail.
一計を案じていたんだとし。
兄弟子、また当てずっぽうで縁起でもないことを。
さっきは外だったから言わなかったけれど。
襲われた。
まあ、師匠が墜落した飛行船を調べたところ。
With a rocket launcher.
私
And then they pulled out a heavy machine gun
誰の仕業？
そうですね。雲岳さんの調査を
and
意図的に
shotgun.
妨害しよう。お弟子さん、師匠から聞いたのですが、あなたはかの有名なプ
Oh
ロ棋士
shit.
パエトーンだと。
He's just dropping our name like
あなた
that?
が雲岳さんに加わる以上、調査その結果を良しとしない何者かが、ただ今回の調査は当初の計画ではあなたたち兄弟不直前で、師匠自ら護衛を買って出なかったらどうなって。
Just casually doxing us, right?
そうだったのか。師匠がついてきてくれて助かった。
そうだそうだ。お師さんが占いで悪い兆しを見たらしくてな。お師さんの占いは愛も変わらずよく当たるもんだ。とはいえこの
Divinations are
騒ぎ
good.
で俺たち雲岳さんが適当感に戻ったことは方々にバレちまったろうからな。
大丈夫ですよ、パン。僕たちの師匠がここにいる限り、小悪党が手を出してくる。
適当感に戻る。
雲岳山の総本山はここじゃないんです。昔からある拠点の人だから今回市長さんからラマニアンフォロー、これでもできるだけ準備したんですが。
そうだったのか。
Okay.
大丈夫。
ちなみに私たち以外にも弟子がいるんですけど、今は
ふうね。時間も時間だし。
それもそうです。
ありがとうパンさん。けどお腹は減っていないんだ。
Okay. I think maybe we'll finish this conversation
夫婦に
and
他
then
の弟子は紹介されたか？
we can wrap it
どう
up.
だった？
Should I be streaming late, guys?
夫婦先
I
輩
think
が
I
兄
should
弟子
be
たちを
streaming
紹介し
late.
てくれたよ。二人ともすご
We'll
く
see
親
how
切
it
だっ
goes tomorrow when I start streaming
なら
during
よ
the
かった。
day.
飛行船が落とされた今、
Time for
もは
bed.
や
I
雲岳
know
山の期間は格
it's
子と
like
狭い。こそこそで
11:30.
き
It's
ない以
almost
上、
midnight.
これからの調査は
Maybe I
困
should
難を
start
極める
streaming
だ
a
ろ
little earlier
う。メイフラワー
instead.
の手配した空路がバレ
I
てい
mean,
た
by
と
that
す
I
れ
mean
ば、
so I can
向
stream
こうもやり手
longer.
であることは想像に難く
Because
な
right
い
now
か
I'm
ら
like
な。
at 2.5
ああ、
hours.
心配する
Not
な。
very happy with that. I want to at least
敵
get
から
like
仕
3
掛けて
hours
きてくれ
in.
るなら話は
You
早い。
know?
その手の内をじっくり見せてもらおうじゃないか。
I wanted to make a joke about Richard's model being in front of Yushin's booze, and now the situation won't show up anymore.
全く師匠は頼もしい限りだ。
I can
調査の方は
always stare
着実に進めてい
respectfully.
けばいいさ。
ああ、お前さんがここになれる方が先だ。適当感は常に人が住んでたわけじゃないが、少なくとも清潔ではある。何かあったら私か夫婦たちに聞け。どちら？
それで言うとちょうど聞こうと思っていたんだ。師匠、ここはどうして適当感と呼ばれているんだい？
適当感という名前は、去る雲岳山の先人がつけた。
Oh.
拠点の立地、そして地主に徘徊しているわ
Trust
け
me,
を
going to
問
bed
わ
at
れ
a
た彼女
reasonable
は、
time is not
と
as
っさに
terrible as
嘘を
it
ついたん
sounds.
だ。
It's not about
風水
the
の良い土地だと
going
バ
to
レ
bed
た。
at a reasonable time,
足
a
元を見ら
reasonable
れる
time
か
that
も
I
しれない
find
からな。
objectionable. It's that,
適当に
you
見てい
know,
る
there's
だ
a
け
lot
だ。
of people who come on at the times where I'm
この
supposed to
土
go
地
to
を買い、
bed.
道館を建てるとなった後も、大工たちにそのことをか
That's
らか
really
わ
the
れ、
only reason. You know?
きっと深い意味があるに違いないと思っていたけれど、そうか。
しばらく放置
But
さ
I
れてい
also
たことにつ
understand
い
that
て
there are
は、
occasional that there are also some people who
旧と陥落の頃ま
world
で
is now
遡る
connected.
必要
That's the
がある。
thing.
これはまたの機会に
There's
し
a
よう。
lot of people at different
長ら
times
く
a
誰も
day.
住んでいなかったと
And I
はい
guess I
え、
just gotta pick which
交
ones
代で
are
掃除に
I
来るくら
work
い
for
はしてい
me.
たぞ。こうしてまたここで目的を果たすこ
I'm
と
just
になる。
glad that at least I'm still able
パン
to
たちに
hit
は
some of
楽
the
調査が
European
順調にい
time.
けば、しばらくはここに泊まり
Even
だ。
though I think now I am
そう
too
なったら
early
こ
for
この
like
も
the
のは
US time.
適当に使ってくれ。
わかった。
覚えが早くて。そうだ。まだ用事があった。名目準備ができたら。うん。
ああ。
Mm. Ooh. Okay, let's get the fortune reading and then we'll call it a day. What is this? Okay. Sunfire Harmony. Fire clouds soar alongside the golden crow's glow. Reality and illusion dance in the waves flow. Four-handed massage to let your chi flow like a river. Strengthen your back. Protect your neck and calm your liver. Wealth analysis. From void comes wealth to stay. Take it slow. Don't rush your way. Interpersonal analysis. Sweet words from red lips may seem nice, but beware the honeyed tongue that tries to entice. It's early in the morning for the US, but not too early. You pretty much have the sweet spot between Europe, SEA, and USA. Mexico is 9:30 a.m. at the moment. Yeah. Well, when I start, is usually what I don't have access to is, what do you call that? Is Pacific timers. Because I tend to be way too early for Pacific timers. Ooh, 10 chromes. Okay. 9:30, Mexico. Oh. So it's like 2 hours back and then reverse it. Okay, I think this is where I'll probably stop it now. Japan is midnight at the moment. Some might still tune in. We're having a lot of people tune in, you know. Like, I do notice that when I start streaming at around, let's say 9 p.m. or something, a lot of people tend to come in around like 11 to 12. So that's one of the things I'm like a little torn about. Anyway, let's change scene. Actually, maybe I should take out the studio mode. Oh, I don't have my raid message yet. Jesus, okay. We don't have a raid message for the folks on Twitch. So we're just gonna have to improvise. Alright. Let me see who is on. Hey there, Orange. Just came in to hear Richter say he needs to improvise. I do. I must. Because I don't have my raid message available. So... Who should we raid into? Okay, I know who we're gonna raid. We're going to raid... Tala, who is currently streaming Identifile. Thought you lost your pants again? No, not this time. Not this time. So, let's go ahead and raid Tala. Please check her out. She is super fun. Also from the very same region. Okay, so I'll just leave a nice little raid message for a hot minute. Okay. We'll have that. A nice little mix of emotes. So check it out, guys. Thank you for dropping in. It's been super fun. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna start streaming regularly this coming week. And I hope you guys will, will tune in. We'll be streaming most likely on Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, maybe Sundays, but that part remains to be seen. So until then, take care. Oh yeah, tomorrow I will be streaming for sure. All right. I've been streaming again too, but mood streaming as usual. I see. All good, all good. Looking forward to catching it then. Yay, more Richter tackle. Yes, yes indeed. All right, take care, guys. Good night.